Alright, we converted this thing to disc brakes. So therefore I've got to knock that brake pedal out and drill another hole in it to meet up with the booster. Alright, back into the ute. Filled him up with water today, and looks like the Welsh plug in the back of the engine's leaking. So gearbox out, flywheel off, etc, etc. So that was a win, awesome. Then started bleeding the brakes up, as you can see from the puddle of brake fluid down there. Started bleeding the brakes up, and discovered underneath our trim that the rear brake line was nice and rusty. So looks like we're making a new brake line. After we sorted the brake pedal out, drilled him and everything like that, so it appears to be working okay. I can put the clutch pedal and everything back in. But we'll do something about this brake line and get it up and awesome. Okay, so I just dropped the vent box and that out and got the old brake line out. So I think that was our issue. Get up there a bit so we can focus on it. Yeah, I think that was our problem. Somehow. There's another piece of it there. So that's the bit that goes up under the firewall. I just took the end of it off to get the grommet. So we've just done this one, put a flare on him. That's the firewall grommet. Got a roll of bunny tube. We'll get in there and make up a new brake line. Alright, so the line's made up. Goes through the firewall up there, down along there, right along the edge. Go back up there and join him into the original there, like so. And that'll save me climbing up under there and remaking the rest of that, because it all looks in pretty good order. So alright, we'll pull that back out now and have a bit of a chop at this. Right, I marked out a bit of a section there on the floor. Might take that area out, that should give us enough solid metal to weld to. We'll see how we go. Alright, I thought while the brake line was out of the way, I'd open this up and have a look and see what we had. We took out the shit steel and found a little bit more, so now we're just going to have to go a bit further. I'm going to have to assess what floor pans I have, what I can use. A little bit of that inner sill's got to be replaced as well, but we can handle it. There's all the crap to come out of it. It's the brake line and stuff there as well. Alright, just do what we have to do, make it safe, should be good to go. Just on the hunt for some usable floor pan. I don't think it's going to be that one somehow. Okay, keep looking. Okay, just been drilling out some spot welds along that inner sill. Got that separated. And we just got to get down in there and put it on the day. Okay, a bit more exploratory surgery under the rust in the ute. So I've got to take a bit more of that floor out. I've taken a bit of the inner sill out now. So she's going to need a fair bit of sill on this side by the look of it. But otherwise the inner appears to be solid down the rest of that end. And we've still got some pretty good steel that end. So we'll just repair that. Get that sorted and then go onto the floor, I suppose. See if we can find it. I did have a hunt around through the cars that you've seen, but I've got nothing here. I'm going to wait till I go out to where the others are and have a bit of a look there and see what we can find in the way of a floor pan, but we'll sort something out, I'm sure. Anyway, keep at it. As you can see, quite a bit of dirt and rust and whatever else has come out of there. Living the dream. Just pulling the bottom skin section off the left front door. See, drilled the spot welds out. And then just separating the skin, opening it up. I want to use that section of skin for a repair on the side of the ute. So yeah, you can see along there she's got a little bit of cancer. We'll knock that out and use a bit of that door skin to repair it. Sounds like a plan. Okay. So I pulled that section of door skin off. You can see, nice and solid. Probably a bit of a shame to cut that door up, but doesn't matter. We needed that repair section, we'll see how we go. Alright, as you can see, just opened that up. Look at the dirt. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's all part of the fun, I guess. And that's pretty big. That's the piece that come out. Just a little bit cancerous. So that was again, that was why I took this section out of another door. Hopefully we'll save as much of the original white paint as possible. I'm not quite sure how we're going to finish it yet, whether I'm going to make it look like it hasn't been welded or leave the weld marks there, or don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll keep on to it. Alright, that section that come out of the door is the one that's sitting right there. We just made him fit into there, do a little bit of welding, and we'll be good to go. Oop. But first, we'll be treating all this in here and cleaning that up and getting that ready to have a crack. Okay. From little things, big things grow. So I'm going to, as you can see, I've opened up all that sill there and found a bit of rust, so I'm going to take it back through here, back along there, get rid of all that, and so we can get back to some solid steel. And then put a bit of a sill back on, put that panel back in, and see how we go. Anyway, we'll give it a crack. folded up a section for the inner sill. Get that cracking, we'll whack her in and away we'll go. Alright, so that's the section of inner cutting in place. Just have to put a captive nut and that in it yet. And then put a section in there to fill that in and away we'll go. Lovely, make him solid again. Beautiful. I ended up doing a section in the rear sill of this. It was a bit too buggered to patch, so I've got to put a section in there, section in there. Had to put a section in the inner sill. Section in there to get it back to solid again. That's all fun. It's all fun. We'll continue on. Right, as you can see, a bit more done on the ute. We're getting in the nitty gritty of the bodywork now. It's always fun. You start digging, find a bit of rust, and you start digging, you always find more. So we'll just do what we've got to do, make it solid, and she'll be good to go. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share it around, do what we do. Cheers guys, have a good one. The overseer wanted to get elevated today to keep an eye on what was going on. Walking the purlins, eating spiders. She's a goer. What I want to know, bud, is how she's going to get down out of there now. Bloody clown. Looking at the situation going, okay, well I got up here, what do I do now? You're a clown, Chuck. Fair dinkum. Back down onto the pole. Bloody fool.